Hey, what's up everyone, Ultimate Atomic HD here, and today I'm continuing the Let's Play of Persona 5 Strikers for the PS4. And as you can see, we are not in the same position as we were in the previous episode, and that's because I decided to take a trip to the Okinawa jail to show you where the Dire Shadow is. So it's located near the first checkpoint, first out of the two checkpoints you see in the jail. And I recommend taking either An or Ryuji to take him down, because the Dire Shadow in question is Nebiros and he's weak to electricity and fire. Okay, and also Morgana works because he's also weak to wind. So I'm going to do this real quick, and then after that I'm jumping straight into the new Kyoto jail where Akane is the monarch. And I'll be playing through that jail with the newly acquired Zenkichi. And I think that should do it. There we go. Another Dire Shadow defeated. A nice sum of money. Some nice bond points. Ryuji leveled up. Alright, let's return as soon as possible, because I have a good feeling that we'll be finishing this jail, the Kyoto jail, in this episode. That's how short it is. Because this jail does not have prison keeps per se. It does not have the warden fight. It does not even have a traditional boss fight. So yeah, this jail is really unique in its own way, and that's why I love it so much. Alright, let's go. And I don't think that we'll be able to encounter the Kyoto jail Dire Shadow here too. Having a drink. Oh, I love this music! I already mentioned this, but it's my favorite jail theme in the game, bar none. My favorite theme, period. Okay, maybe the arrangement of Last Surprise can come close on occasion. Alright, Zenkichi, it's your time to shine, finally.
He's right. Letting your emotions get the better.
You are level 95, but you'll grow soon.
Yeah. So, I really have to use a code name, huh?
Yep. I've also completed all the requests off screen. Okay. Indeed it has, and yeah, this jail can be a tad confusing if you don't know what you're doing, because there are actually warp points within the jail which you can actually use to... it's mandatory if you want to complete the jail, because it warps you to another part of the jail, and if you don't keep track of where you've been and where you haven't been, it can get a tad confusing. Yeah, I love this song.
You better check out some other paths for clues. Time for some liquor.
Yup. All right. There's the only checkpoint in this jail. I think it's the only checkpoint. Oh no, there's one. Yeah. This jail has two checkpoints, just like the Okinawa jail. However, the next jail, the Osaka jail, Konoe's jail, is going to be much bigger. I think it's actually the biggest jail in the game. Okay, so first off, where you need to go up here. And you need to overhear these two shadows talking. Basically, the gimmick of this jail is you need to visit... Look at Joker up there. You need to visit certain points in the map at certain points in time in a certain chronological order, and that basically unlocks the pathway to where the final boss of the jail is. So there's no warden, there's no prison keep, nothing of the sort here.
Well, in that case...
Alright, let's go!
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
I saw something. Get the hell out of here.
I actually forgot to switch out Ryuji here. I don't actually need him for this. Okay, I'll do that real quick. Hello, Ryuji. Makoto, you're back.
Was that it? That was fast.
There we go, there's our first warp point.
Where are we?
Sorry for that.
What? Where are we? This ain't where we came from, right?
So when we pass through one of those swirling things, we end up somewhere else in the jail entirely.
Yup.
So we can't even just walk where we want to anymore?
That means our only choice is to see where our feet shall lead us.
Right. Let's see how far they can take us.
Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, this is by the way one of the things you'll need to visit later down the road, so memorize it. I think you need to overhear things here too. Oh yeah, and by some Christmas miracle, the previous video did not get copyright claimed at all, and I am so glad for that because there were so many times that the song was playing, that the Desire song, and on several of them I missed the cue on when I need to talk like an idiot. So yeah, I'm really glad for that. By the way, the ancient lord they're referring to, I think it's one of the shadows that you have to defeat as a prerequisite. Let's go it. Let's keep going. This takes us here. Let's examine this. Yeah, you can, of course, with every dialogue text gameplay segment on my channel, you can feel free to pause whenever you want to read some more, or if you're a slower reader, take as much time as you want. I don't mind. That's why I'm skimming over. Oh yeah, by the way, you'll have to defeat this shadow to progress. It's part of the prerequisite, so let's save up here. This is our second checkpoint. The lack of additional checkpoints besides these two can be a bit stingy because of the gimmick of the jail. And I think this warp point here leads you back to the center, so we're not going there yet. We're going after this thing first. And as you can see, it's a boss version of a Takemi Kazuchi, and yeah, Ancient Lord. As you can see, and yeah, he's ancient alright because he can't keep up with my awesomeness. We got some more. I got an Attack Master skill card. Ah, there we go. This is the first statue of the fox pair statue that we need to in order to gain access to the boss fight room.
Similar to the pair that currently blocks our route.
And for the mother one, you'll actually need to do that whole prerequisite of visiting shrines and all that.
Have you sensed something with your sleuthing skills?
I'm no kind of sleuth. I'm a pub-sec agent.
It kind of feels like it's a lower volume than usual. Alright, let's go. Actually, I'm turning up because why not?
Careful, people. Shadow incoming.
It's an Echo Shogun. Ah. The music overall is great, and sometimes you really can't seem to pick your favorite. And yeah, the remixed version of Keeper of Lust is also amazing. Although you barely get to hear it due to how fast battles end here. Nice! Bond points!
No, not me. The statue.
They do look like they're shiny. I wonder why.
If something affected this statue, then maybe the other one that looks like it was affected too.
Damn, Gramps, you really are a sleuth, aren't you? You should be on one of those cop shows.
I'm already a cop in real life, genius.
Either way.
Yeah, he didn't mean that.
We should return to the statues.
Yeah, now we need to return, but first, let me upgrade. I've waited long for this. Here. No, not here. Oh, after level 6, they ask you for 5 points instead of 4. And there we go. Let's go! Now you basically go back the way you came. Oh, we need to overhear this thing as well. What are you saying? Yeah, this is basically a puzzle now on what you need to visit first. Just pouring myself a cup of drink. Okay, we actually have a good track time. Yep, I was right. It takes you right back to the center.
I lost a lot of stamina. Maybe it's time.
Yeah, maybe it's time to... No, not this. Maybe it's time to
Oh?
give myself a pick-me-up. Okay, and...
Head back?
Alright, let's go. Let's examine.
Hey! Something did happen to the statue. Its eyes are shining too. But it looks like the other one wasn't affected.
Looks like we're hunting for the other fox statue now.
Do you think we'll be able to use the path if we light up both statues' eyes? You're the sleuth here.
Alright, so we are searching for
So,
the mother fox statue, and this is where the puzzle kind of thing comes in that the shadow mentioned. You need to visit
that's true.
you need to visit a certain number of shrines in a chronological order, and this is basically where you recurse where you need to go. And I just pray to God that I remember this journey correctly. Couple harmony, parental daughter fortune. They are all locations.
But in other words,
I see.
come on!
Alright, I'm 13 minutes in, and let's see if I'll be able to do it. Let's use the gun attacks until... Oh, he also has a physical one, Agni Astra. I didn't know that.
Their asses.
Forgot.
What else can I say?
Okay, going here just leads to a chest.
This doesn't count as
Go
robbery.
back. Okay. Okay, now I just gotta hope I don't get lost. No. No, wrong way. Sorry.
Looks like we're safe here.
I hear a treasure demon. Why do I... Okay, now I think you actually need to go down here.
This should be
I'm gonna be so mad if I mess this up. No, that's not it.
Now what are you hiding?
Now let's get
Ah, there it is. The chest we saw earlier there.
the RNG gods smile upon us.
is the thing we need to pray at, the first one? I think it might be.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
It's not. And I think this takes you up to the top one. Okay. Let's go.
It's a checkpoint. Should we
Let's
stop
check
and rest
actually. I've rummaged through the entire jail now. And wait, is this one of them? No, it's not. Nope. I think the first one we actually encountered here is the first one we need to pray to. Huh? No, it's not. Alright, continue on, we shall. Oh. That took a mean swing. Oh, there you are! There's the treasure demon. Where are you? Thank you, I need the cash. Evade bless and guard incense.
Step aside. Going quite admirably.
That's a checkpoint and not a
Looks like
shrine.
this area's clear.
This leads back here. Damn it! I thought I remembered. Oh! I'm a stupid! I was such a stupid. I thought. Oh boy, I was such a stupid. I thought that the exclamation mark was there just to remind you where you need to go. Okay, I think this is the next one now. Nope. Back I go. Okay, Wolf doesn't offer a good dashing glitch potential. Joker's much better in that aspect. There we go. There we go, there's our second one. Parental, next up is parental. And I think this, yeah, this is the one. I can't believe I missed the first one right in front of my nose. I feel so ashamed of myself now. Daughter is the one up there, right? Oh no, the daughter is the one here. Fortune, where is Fortune? Ah, Fortune is this one here. What? Come on. And there we go, puzzle done. And this is basically a warp point which takes you to the other statue. And this is also where you fight the dire shadow, I believe, on your other visits.
Take one on Earth.
Okay, so, based on what we saw earlier, the eyes should line up once we defeat a shadow. But where is it?
You just had to ask.
Seek of the devil with you peepers. Let's get this over with.
Right, we're on it!
It's a Kurama Tengu. He's weak to gun. Weakness I will gladly exploit. Monk of the Valley. And that's done. The eyes lit up, like promised.
The eyes are shining now.
Eyes are super shiny now.
Let's get back to the other statues. Hopefully we can proceed now.
Let's go back. He's level 96, he leveled up, nice.
There's no enemies in sight. Keep moving.
And these will now open up.
Statues do appear affected now. Oh,
And there's our
We're
warp.
on our way.
yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
Look, Akane is just beyond here. I have scooped her location.
Kind of strange when an AI puts it that way. But my senses are telling me the same thing. I'm almost there, Akane.
And that's pretty much it. Now all we now have to do now is defeat the boss of the jail, which is, surprisingly enough, not Akane.
I've been waiting for you imposters. Yeah, even you. I'm gonna end you all right here. Payback time for the guy who killed my mom.
Akane, please listen. I'm done running away. I will catch the villain who killed your mother without fail. I swear it on Aoi's name. So please, give this up already.
How can I trust a word you say? All adults do is lie. Even if there are bad people in the world, they just pretend they don't exist. And the Phantom Thieves came along, shattering lives and leaving truth in their wake. But now,
Hear me out, Akane-chan. I'm sure you've noticed too. That Zenkichi-san is just as torn up over losing your mother. All he could do was fight the pain the best way he knew how. But because of how painful your experience was, you didn't want to accept his fellowship.
no, that's not true.
You know, it's not that simple, Akane-chan. Your father isn't the one at fault. It's the man who killed your mother in the first place.
That's right.
Begin to imagine.
Open your eyes to the truth. Reach out to the truth.
Please.
Ha! I know that reference now.
What are you?
Once you lose somebody, it's too late to tell them anything ever again. Holding back will only lead to regret later down the line. And in order to avoid that, you need to face the truth head on. It's something I could only learn from the people right here.
And from playing Persona 4 Golden.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! The Phantom Thieves would never spew such lies. They would be on my side.
Well, that is not technically true. We are the Phantom Thieves, and we are on your side.
The real Phantom Thieves.
You're just going up against yourself with this.
The real Phantom Thieves. My friend!
I forgot to unplug these again! So sorry!
Joker?
And yeah, clones of each member of the Phantom Thieves. Well, almost. Because there's seriously a missed opportunity here since there's no Sumire or Akechi among them.
Phantom Thieves! Then change their heart!
Sorry, but that won't work, you squad of Phantom Fakers. Ah, there we go, last surprise. Couldn't have picked a better boss battle theme. But yeah, I would have really,
They look just like us.
I would have really liked if you could actually fight the clone of Akechi or Sumire among these.
They're just some phonies. Sure won't look like us.
And yeah, you don't even fight each of them, you only fight Joker's clone as Joker,
I'm coming to get you.
while the others are taken care of off screen.
Listen to me. Okay, leave it to me.
Alright. Okay. Let's deliver a proper punishment. Where the hell is he? Ah, I was supposed to do this, that's why my morning stars didn't do anything. And there we go. The Phantom Fakers have fallen to the might of my Lucifer.
I'm sorry. I won't run from the truth anymore. Please come back to me.
And there we go, we are done with the Kyoto jail. In record time.
We ain't losing to no phonies.
They may have appeared like us on the surface, but in the end, they were pale imitations. They never stood a chance.
Not against the real thing. No way. How could this happen? How could my Phantom Thieves lose? Does that mean you're the real ones?
Bingo!
So you're the actual Joker? You betcha. Can't mimic authenticity. Please trust us, Akane-chan. And your father, too.
None of us would ever give in to injustice. And no matter what, we never stray from our chosen path.
But you...
To be honest, Akane, you were right. I'm probably the worst dad out there. I couldn't avenge Aoi, nor could I carry out my duties as an officer. Hell, I couldn't even talk to you face to face.
But you're a changed man now, and you can do all of that and then some.
To lose you, and so I turned my back on justice and buried the thought of vengeance for Aoi. All this time, I've been fooling myself, thinking one day I'd get my chance, but I couldn't have been more wrong. So I want to set things right. I swear that I'll bring those criminals to justice for what they've done to you too.
And now the other one is turned
I
on.
need your courage to do it.
Really? Are you really going after him?
Yes. Consider it a promise to your mother.
Promise. I will never, ever forgive you if you break it.
Don't worry. I never will, Akane.
I believe you. I always have.
Akane! Stay
In
with
that
me.
shot, he kind of looked like Sojiro.
I'm so scared of losing what's precious to me. After Mom passed away, you changed. You used to be so cool. And suddenly, you didn't even want to look me in the eye. You were never home either. And you didn't want
Seriously,
to
that harpoon hat.
Akane.
But it's okay now. I can tell. You want to be the dad I used to know.
What is this? What's happening?
I'm really sorry, Dad.
She's returning to herself in reality. The others of the group are being mean for not telling him what's going on.
Akane!
She's fine. She's fine.
This is how it always happens. Akane-chan, or should I say Akane-chan's shadow, went back to her former self. That's a sure sign the real Akane will go back to normal too. So cheer up, Wolf.
You guys couldn't have mentioned that sooner?
That display of emotions you cried your heart out. It was touching, to say the least.
It made me cry a little too.
Something like that.
Gotta say, one hell of a dad.
Very admirable, Wolf.
That's what
Sophia's so cute
You did
when she
everything
does her little
protect Akane-chan.
hopping animation.
Would you cut it out? I'm nowhere near that competent.
Are you blushing? All jokes aside, there's no need to hold back anymore, Wolf. Together we can strike down any evil. All of us working as one.
Never thought a thief could teach me a thing or two. But you know what? I made Akane a promise to arrest Konoe and Owada. And to bring this case to an end.
Damn right!
Not to backtrack, but what's going on with Akane in the real world?
Actually, we came here because we heard she was kidnapped. Maybe she was never kidnapped to begin with. Might be good to check if she's at home. Sounds like a plan. We're done.
Definitely. Some bond points. And yeah, the increases are getting better and better, which I really like. And yeah, half an hour in, and we still have some time. I think we'll actually make it to Osaka, where the next jail is. I don't think I will be able to... I don't think we'll have time to start the jail infiltration there yet. But yeah, it'll drop me off at a point where I can start doing the side quests, which will pop up then.
I failed you as a father, but I'm done running away. Konoe is going to pay for using you, and the water's going down. He's going to answer for taking Aoi from us. I won't lose sight of justice ever again.
Dad?
Akane! Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere or anything, are you?
I'm okay.
Oh. Good.
When did I fall asleep?
Not too long
That's
ago.
right. You wouldn't remember.
Remember what?
How should I explain this? Alright. We'll take it nice and slow. There's a lot to talk about. Will you hear me out, Akane?
I'm really glad Akane-chan is okay. Well, I'm with you.
So am I.
This time was a little too close. But why did Akane-chan become a monarch? It sounds
That
like
bastard
Akane-chan
Konoe made her.
had her own agenda. Is that what makes you a monarch, though? Well, one thing's for certain. Akane was made into a monarch to capture us. I had to guess. Konoe is the one who said this, so. Although I'm not sure if he was acting on Owada's orders or just on his own. Do you think Konoe made Alice and Natsume into monarchs too? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And it probably wasn't for the same reason he made Akane into it. That part remains a mystery. Playing other people's parts like that. You won't get away with this.
Yeah, just you wait, Goshi mother.
What? Did they sense Ryuji was about to curse?
Oh, looks like they haven't found this place just yet. We're stuck here unless we do something. Incoming phone call from a side Nijima.
Oh, hello there.
Sis?
Hello?
Yes?
It's been some time. Do you remember me? It's Saiji.
Of course, how can I forget you? Yeah.
Thanks. Sounds like you've stuck your nose into something big again. Is everyone else with you? Could you put me on speaker?
Of course.
It's good to hear you're all okay.
Sis, thank you. I knew you'd come through for us.
You owe me big for this one. My help doesn't come cheap, you know.
For real, you really saved our asses. You would have been totally boned if you hadn't got Gramps out.
Gorgeous and professional. That's a recipe for a femme fatale super lawyer if I've ever seen one.
Flattery won't get you anywhere, just so you're aware. Plus, I can't take all the credit.
You
And
can't?
I have some good news. The arrest warrant for the Phantom Thieves has been voided. That should keep the police off your backs for the time being.
Thank you. I don't know how you did it, but thank you all the
arrest
same.
warrant didn't have a judge's seal. What's more, the evidence submitted was fake. It seems like someone wanted you all arrested. And they didn't care what for, so long as it was done. Not only that, but it turns out the Public Security Bureau had a hand in Inspector Hasagawa's unlawful investigation. The prefectural police are scrambling to cover this up right now. They can't afford to be out looking for you. I'll contact you if anything happens. In the meantime, just focus on getting out of your current predicament, okay?
Thank you.
You can thank me once this case is closed.
Sis, thank you so much.
Stay
What did you just say?
Alright, I have business to take care of. I'm looking forward to hearing from you again.
Same here, although I think we'll never hear from her in this game again.
We'll need to do all we can to succeed. For their sakes, too.
Now we just gotta come up with a plan. What should we do?
If Konoe is responsible for changing everyone's hearts, then it's likely this case will be resolved once we change his heart.
Yeah, and we'll clear our...
Seeing how there are two jails after Konoe, well, the last thing is basically two halves of one jail, I guess you could say that.
Of our activities than we expected.
Yeah, it's kind of the same jail. The last two jails are the same jail at the same time, and at the same time they're not. So yeah, it's a bit complicated. We'll just wait when we get to it, so then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, changing Konoe's heart will help, but not that much.
We just need someone who can get Konoe's keyword without raising suspicion. Is that right?
You know of such a person?
What about Kuon Ichinose?
Of course. Ichinose-san's the one who developed Emma, and she's had contact with Konoe, thanks to the lecture at the university.
Ichinose-san might be able to get Konoe's keyword without seeming out of place. This just might work. Good job, Sophia.
Well,
Piece of cake,
there's
as they say.
only one thing to do now. Call Miss Bubbly Scientist and get her to spill the keyword now.
Hello?
Yeah, there. That's the kind of response I was expecting from the Miss Bubbly Scientist.
Really brightens my day. Did something happen? Or, wait, let me back up a bit. How did things go in Okinawa?
Oh, right. We never told Ichinose-san about Okinawa.
That's true. We should fill her in on what's been going on.
Oh, it sounds like you're all together. Okay, let's hear it.
And that's how it all went down. This is becoming a meme, I tell you.
Caught up in another crazy adventure as usual.
Okay, it's not that funny.
I guess that wasn't right of me. I think I understand what's going on. So, you're after Konoe-san's keyword.
Yes, we only need that and we're golden.
Get it out of him?
Well, asking him for it might be kind of weird. I mean, I already got it from him a while ago.
But what are you waiting for? Tell us then.
But how?
Well, the day you guys came to that lecture, there was a little social gathering afterward for some of the bigger names involved. It was there I ran into Konoe-san and he gave me his business card. The keyword was right there on the front.
Oh, one of the fans turned off, so that's nice.
Pretty sure I had
We're
it.
losing time here. Chop chop.
Please, you've got to find it. This is top priority.
Oh, right, okay. I think it was around here somewhere.
In what kind of rubbish dump do you live in, Ichinose?
Have a nice day.
Well, that was something.
Eccentric as ever, isn't she? And it's gonna take till tomorrow? How messy do you think her room is?
A small price to pay, but if this gets us his keyword,
We'll be able to enter Konoe's jail.
Can we really count on her, though?
I'm
Sure we can.
sure, but we don't have any other options right now.
Yeah. Let's just make sure we're prepared for when we finally infiltrate the jail. Tomorrow, we'll link up with Zenkichi and head to Osaka.
Yeah, sounds like a terrific plan. Oh, we're already on the road. Shifting a day and we're already in Osaka. Nice.
What up, Osaka?
And yeah, Osaka's kind of like the culinary center of Japan,
Man.
according to in-game references and personal knowledge I obtained.
Stupid.
well, Sophia, is there a jail nearby?
There is. I can smell it.
Guess that settles it then. Now, if Ichinose-san could just find that business card.
This is it, you guys. Do or die. We're gonna take that asshole Konoe down and settle this once and for all.
Oh, they decided to step their game up.
Think maybe his new persona abilities go into his head?
Yep, that's most likely it.
You'd probably be taken out within the next 30 minutes.
What? Give me a freaking break. I'm just saying we should be ready, alright?
Luckily, we won't have to worry about getting caught by the police. Still, we'll want to be good and ready for what's ahead.
Well, Osaka is Japan's kitchen. I can't imagine a better place to provide us with a pre-battle meal.
And there's plenty else here for us, too.
By the way, is Akane-chan okay?
Yeah. she's
Fresh as a daisy.
She's with her grandparents right now. I really owe you guys. Thanks.
know why, but...
You're welcome.
Here in
But
Vegas.
it was mostly your doing. You're the one who mostly went through the jail.
He made the best first impression.
Yeah. Can't trust the police. Getting back to business, though. You guys have a plan to get Konoe's keyword?
Yep, Ichinose's looking into it.
Ichinose. Oh, right. The woman who designed Emma.
Ichinose is calling. I'll put it on speaker.
It must be the keyword.
The devil.
Good morning, Phantom Thieves!
Upbeat as usual, I see.
Did you have any
Upbeat as usual and more upbeat than ever whenever we hear that lovely bubbly voice of yours.
Of course I found it. No problem whatsoever.
Oh, hell yeah!
Now then, without further ado, Akira Konoe's keyword is Zephyrman.
Yep, she's definitely not kidding, it's Zephyr Man.
Zephyr Man. Is that what I think it is?
Yep,
You found it, Futaba?
it's this universe's version of the Power Rangers.
Where they transform and fight evil and stuff. It's got somewhat of a cult following, but for the most part, it's pretty small time. Konoe must be a big superhero buff.
Yeah, isn't it obvious he looks like friggin' Iron Man?
Something like that as his keyword. Well, whatever.
And if you don't believe me just yet, wait till we get to his boss fight.
Nonsense. It was easy. Besides, hearing you guys go about your business truly brightens my day. I guess I am pretty amazing, but it's kind of...
It might actually be my favorite boss fight in the whole game, right next to the
Beginning, right?
fake Joker boss fight. It could have been a lot better if you could actually fight all the other Phantom Thieves.
All the juicy details when you get back. Adios, Phantom Thieves!
Adios, Ichinose!
Next stop, Konoe's jail.
If things go according to plan, this will be the last one.
Great.
But it won't be, since I already mentioned before that we have 2 jails after this.
Man, this is turning out to be one hell of a summer vacation.
I'll say. We ended up traveling nearly the whole country.
So yeah, it ended up being better than
Not until we know
we
Konoe
could have
has
ever
to
imagined.
Make it safely back to Tokyo. You know what they say? It ain't over till it's over.
That's true, Futaba.
Are you sure it's okay for you to be hanging around us, Senkichi? You're not gonna get fired or anything?
Come on. You're not gonna make me sit out for the finale, are you? That bastard Konoe's gonna get what's coming. Plus, it's time you kids cleared your names. Let's not forget
That's
Owada.
definitely true.
I'm bringing him in, too.
Indeed. We cannot return to our own lives until we expose his misdeeds.
All right, what do you say we get going?
Can you find us the best entry point, Sophia? Okay, leave it to me.
Okay, finally free roam time in Osaka. And this is actually the biggest hub world in the game. It has the biggest jail and the biggest hub world.
Leave it to me. Shall we?
We shall. Okay, so we have 3 requests here.
The request. You're accepting this request?
Oh yeah, this is one of the more specific ones.
Okay, you're accepting this request?
And yeah, these stealth ones are also really gear grindy, if you know what I mean.
You're doing this one? You're accepting this request? You're doing
I
this
could have sworn I had enough for one of these. But anyway, yeah. Can I actually go?
Get to work.
Oh, I actually can go to the camper. This is... I'll actually end the episode quite soon. The only thing I'll do, I'll actually go to Kyoto and show you the Dire Shadow. And once I defeat the Dire Shadow, I'll end the episode, and then I'll do the side quest stuff on my own. Or maybe I'll actually go see Zenkichi before that, and just to get his side quest triggered. So basically we get to the Fox Couple statue here in the jail. don't see me, you don't see me, you... No! I actually meant to swipe by without being unnoticed. There we go. So basically the dire shadow is right here. We've seen this already. And the dire shadow, what is it weak to? Forgot. It's a Yatagarasu and it's weak to nuke, ice, and fire. Okay, Makoto, your time to shine once more. It's a sun's emissary this time. Okay, and only a few more attacks and it should be done. Just a little bit more. And done. And she has a showtime ready, even though we don't really need it.
Nicely done, kiddos.
Alright, so... that is pretty much it. Or maybe I'll actually go see Zenkichi.
Careful, everyone.
Because I think it might trigger a side quest. Okay, let's return from jail. Let's skedaddle indeed, and I gotta cut my recording because it'll cut. I was just about to say it was gonna cut me off, but it did. Alright, so let's go see Zenkichi, and then I'll end the episode. Oh yeah, and there's a cutscene which actually I hope I can bypass. I can walk in a direction that won't trigger it.
Woo!
Oh, you can't skip it. Well, I guess it's only natural. You won't be seeing it in the next episode then.
What did you say?
So yeah, basically the townsfolk are praying that Emma gets reintroduced and reactivated.
Why?
And that's an obvious sign that that their hearts have been changed.
But then...
I see.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's go.
Alright, there's this mini cutscene done and over with. Now let's go talk to Zenkichi. There's the Velvet Room. Please don't tell me I have to go in there. Lavenza, what is it? I don't have much time, you know.
It appears your journey is finally entering its closing act. As for this man named Konoe's ambition, all of the pieces have been gathered in one place. His heart must be truly warped for him to sacrifice the wills of others without hesitation. At this rate, even your futures may fall into his hands.
That won't happen.
Indeed, I have no doubt you can do it. There is one more thing I must mention. I can only hope it will be of use to you. In all of the various jails across the country, I can say...
Oh yeah, this is basically where Lavenza introduces you to a request where you take down a specific personas and then you basically gain the ability to view said personas later on. And these quests are some of the quests that you actually need to... I think all of them are the ones that you need to access New Game Plus later on. More on that in the very final episode of the game.
As you steel yourselves for the battle ahead.
Thank you. May I please go now? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, we already have our first request from Lavenza.
You're doing this one?
This one is to take down Seth in the Sendai jail. And Zenkichi is right here.
How's it going? Speaking of which,
The quest revolves around teaching Zenkichi to cook better food.
let me think.
Adding sugar with vegetables and whatever meats on sale. I'm no cook, but I think you're not supposed to add sugar into the thing Zenkichi described. Sorry for that. Yeah, we need to also ask Haru and Futaba for their assistance.
Damn it.
And there we go. There's the request. That... No, not this.
You're doing this one?
And this one grants bond experience, and actually, now I'm ready to actually leave it here. So I'll do just that. And yeah, I have quite some road work ahead of me after I finish recording. And yeah, next time we'll be infiltrating the 6th jail in this game, Akira Konoe's jail, which is one of my favorites. I think actually it's my second favorite, right next to the Kyoto jail. And yeah, I'll see you all guys in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more walkthroughs and updates. Comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my Patreon when you got the time. Maybe drop a few donations if you feel like it. And as usual, I'll upload the next part whenever I can. So see you all and have a good day. Peace.
You never see it coming.